Hi, my name is Sonia, and I'm going to be talking to you today about how video games benefit people's lives. Video games can improve stress, our thinking, and also our relationships with others. First, I want to talk about giving examples about how they help with thinking. You have to solve puzzles. In any video game that you're playing, most of them you have to solve puzzles. Whether it is checkers and chess or a RPG role-playing game or action adventure. You have to basically try to solve the puzzle in order to go on to the next level. If you can't solve that puzzle, then you can't move on to the next level. So from there, you have to, of course, use your brain. The next thing I want to say is that it helps makes the individual that's playing the game smarter. By having to use your brain, you have to basically think. If you are one of those people who want to think, use your brain, be able to try to solve that puzzle, then you're not going to be able to go on to the next level, which is there's no point in you playing the game. Video games make you use your brain, which is going to basically help you solve difficult puzzles and also riddles. It's kind of like you're doing critical thinking, because these puzzles are not easy at all to solve. It may seem easy at first, but as you progress, it gets harder and harder, more difficult. So it does sometimes feel like you have to be a rocket scientist in order to move on to the next level. So whenever I finish a level, maybe like something in Final Fantasy where you have to figure out a pattern or a puzzle, I feel smarter, because it's like, okay, this is really difficult. I wonder what's going to happen later on, and if it's going to be more difficult. Of course it is. Also, it helps you plan strategy. We do have games where you have to use strategy, such as the Civilization series. Also, you have Final Fantasy Tactics, which you have to use strategy. It's just like you're playing chess or checkers and stuff. You're playing with a character, a group of characters, and the wrong move can be your downfall. So you have to actually look at your map, plan ahead, see where you're going, because if you make the wrong move, then you can die. So you have to use your brain once again before you actually jump and make a move. So being able to do strategy does help you also in your work. It helps you plan how to, for instance, study, or how to do an outline, things like that. So strategy is something that is important in video games, and I do recommend you try to play a video game that has strategy. I didn't like it at first because it wasn't really fast paced. You had to really take your time and know what you're doing before you made a move. But I have grown to like doing strategy games. It's become really fun, and I really have to use my brain in it. So I really do enjoy playing those type of games. I think it does help others also plan, help them with planning. So I do recommend that they try at least once. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is video games and stress. Video games can relieve stress. It helps you forget about everyday life. For instance, whether it's school, work, home, people's lives can be stressful. I know mine can be stressful, trying to juggle work, children, and school at the same time. If you sit down, turn on the console, turn on your television, and play a game, it helps relieve all of that tension that has built up all day long. So I do recommend trying to play a video game to relieve stress. I have been able to look at videos and also read articles about video games and stress. It does relieve stress. It helps you not think about the struggle every day, your everyday struggle. So I also want to say that you're able to take out your anger in video games. For instance, if someone's made you upset, you feel like you might want to fight, then you can always go turn on your video game and play a game, take out your anger through that. That helps you to not hurt anyone or hurt yourself, put yourself in any type of danger. You're able to relieve that anger, and right before you know it, you probably would have forgotten what you were angry about. Another thing is it helps you, of course, just like I said, taking out your anger through video games, calm down with anxiety, anything like that of any nature, you being nervous. It helps relieve that stress. It helps you calm down. So through video games, you're able to once again turn the console and forget about what's making you nervous, what's making you anxious. I do recommend that you try it at least once. It does help relieve that. Also, something else, it helps with socializing in relationships. For instance, socializing through online play. Not everyone's able to socialize face to face every day, especially if you have a busy schedule. So some people like to go and play video games to meet other people online. You're able to have your online friends and you're able to team up and go and do this big adventure, talk with each other and also interact with each other. Some people prefer that than real friends in the real world. Also, like I stated before, working as a team. It helps you with your team working skills. Sometimes you have to plan ahead in certain missions in video games before you act. And so that helps you also build up your socializing and also team working skills. Also, spending time with family and friends is a great way to spend time with your family and friends, especially if it's a rainy day outside or if everyone had a busy work schedule. It's a great way not only to relieve stress within the family, but also a great way to spend time with each other. I know that I spend a lot of time with my brothers playing video games. So it is an excellent way to spend time and also socialize about our day to each other. So it brings everyone together. I enjoy playing video games and I really did enjoy doing this speech, and I hope that I helped you out a lot and made you want to play video games, and also I hope that I brought enough information to you about that. Thank you.